All right, setting up your Android HDMX media box. First thing you want to do is set up your internet connection. You want to go to settings, highlight settings, press OK. Now you can set it up through your Ethernet, which is a better connection, especially if it's close to your router and your TV is close to your router. It's going to give you better performance and a higher speed. However, it's not a problem if you have Wi-Fi. Keep it under 20 feet from your router. If it's over 20 feet, use the adapters that they sell at Fry's Electronics. We also offer them. It'll give you just a better overall experience, especially if your TV's 2 or 3 rooms, down the hall or upstairs. You're going to want to use the adapter. It'll just give you just better performance. These are big files going over the air, so make sure that and it's not necessarily your speed of your internet. Your internet could be 50, but if your box is 40, 50 feet away from your router, it doesn't matter how fast your internet speed is. It has to do with connectivity of your router and how far the box is from your router. Okay, let's set up your Wi-Fi. Have your password ready. Highlight Wi-Fi, press OK. Now it's going to look for all the access points in your area. You're going to choose yours with your name on it. So mine's Netgear. It already says Wi-Fi connected. So that means the password's already in there. So this is where you place your password. If you don't have a wireless keyboard like I have, I can also use the remote. When you use the factory supplied remote, just press OK. Point it at the box, it brings up a virtual keyboard. Okay, so this is where you would type in your password by typing in whatever, words, letters, numbers. And when you're done, press done. Go down to connect. It takes about 7 to 15 seconds. Mine's already connected because I already had it in there. All right, and let's check a few things real quick. So we're going to go over to display. HDMI auto detection, it's on. Let's just leave it just like that. Advanced, you want to set up a few things in here now. CEC controls. We're going to go down, and this is vital too. You want to take it off the PCM, highlight this area, press OK, and it brings up HDMI pass-through. Make sure that it's on HDMI pass-through. Highlight it, press OK, and return. Use the return button as the back out button. Okay, we're also going to set up the date and time. So we're going to go over to more settings. We're going to highlight date and time. Highlight it, press OK. Go down to time zone. Now we're in the Pacific Standard Time, so you want to go up to find the Pacific Standard Time. Highlight Pacific Standard Time, press OK. Good to go. Now you can back out of it. Keep backing out until you get to the main menu. Okay, doing the speed test. Before you go into Kodi, make sure that you check your speed. Now there's an app on this actual setup, but most of the apps will be located under My Apps. Highlight, press OK. Now you're going to want to find the app. It's called Ookla Speed Test, and it's right here. Highlight, press OK. Now, if your internet speed is 6 or higher, you're good to go for performance on the box. If it's 20 or higher, that's even better. Now, to bring up the cursor, on your remote, you want to press cursor, then OK, and it brings it up. And I already pressed OK on the test, so it's going to do the test for me. Now you can see that my speed is almost 12, which is fine. This is what I use for programming boxes, and it works quite well. If your speed is higher, it's even better. But just remember that if your speed is high, but your box is far from your router, that's going to decrease performance. If your box is within 20 feet of your router, you're good to go. If it's more than 20 feet, I highly recommend that you use an adapter. The adapter can be found at Fry's. We also offer an adapter. They're under $50. and that adapter plugs straight into your router and to the wall and will extend, not over the air, but through the power of your house, the internet speed. Now, I'm going to use return to back out of this, and I'm going to enter into Kodi. I'm going to return again. So let me get into Kodi. We're going to set the weather. Okay, so now we're into the software. You want to go over to the section that either says Wi-Fi or settings. We're going to look for settings. Underneath is settings, highlight settings, press OK. Okay, now we want to find weather, and you want to highlight weather, press OK. Now you can see that I already set it up. Okay, highlight weather. It'll also say none if you haven't set it up yet. Highlight it, press OK. It takes about 7 to 10 seconds for it to come up, even though I just pressed OK. So there it is. Okay, so it's not on none, it's on Yahoo Weather. Press OK. Good to go. Remember to use the back out to return to the main menu. We're going to check the weather. Go to the weather section. It's to the left. And there we go. There's our weather.